Alright everybody, and welcome back for another episode of Outer Wilds. We may do 1 or 2 days here, haven't decided just yet, but it's time for us to get on and do some more exploring. Sorry about our final blueprints run, guys. I know someone said just force quit the game and try again. I'm not gonna do it. I can't do it. No, you guys are absolutely my friends. And you know what's funny too, right? I know we're getting close to it. I'm currently at, what, 1670? 1760? I don't even know how many subscribers I have right now. How many subscribers do I have at the moment? Let's take a look. I have 1,760 subscribers. When we get to 2,000 subscribers, I am going to do a little special live stream for that. We'll celebrate each and every 1,000 because I think it would be fun. And then I do plan to have some open multiplayer games that we can all hang out together and play together for the 2,000 live stream special. So when is that going to happen? It's whenever I hit 2,000 subs. So unfortunately, I can't predict that right now. You did put million. I wish I had a million like that. That would be pretty great, honestly. But yeah, Alex was giving me a lot. So when I get to 2K subscribers, we're going to I'm going to do some games with you guys. It'll probably be something silly. Hell, it could be something like Fall Guys, you know? But it would just be fun to play some games with you guys instead of exclusively just using chat, you know? I think it'd be fun to get you guys in on the gameplay and in on the stream as well. Okay, go somewhere new. Well, we do have stuff to explore at Escape Pod 1 and the shelter site. I would like to go to Escape Pod 1. Let's do it. Let's go to Escape Pod 1. Now, at the rate of channel growth, I plan to celebrate every 1,000 because I think that's a fun mile marker to celebrate. If it starts to go a little faster in growth, then maybe we start celebrating every 2,500 or every 5,000, you know, depending on how that goes. But for now, oh, Kahoot, that'd be fun. Alright, we're going to go to the escape pod. I was supposed to be theory crafting about the interloper, but don't call me out on that because then I have to, like, focus, you know? And I don't want to focus. Alright, we'll use our autopilot to just quickly redirect us. We need to go to the escape pod on the other side of the planet over here. We have more to explore on Brittle Hollow by the escape pod. Now, I'm curious too, like, I don't know what I missed over here by the escape pod. It just says there's more to explore over here, so I'm gonna just roll through it and see what we missed before. Alright, get me out of my seat, please. Let's get going. Open hatch. Just throw me all the way up here. Beautiful. Can we even open the door on this one? I don't think we can. This isn't the door. I don't know why I'm trying to open that portion. Okay, so we have this. We've already played through this recording and translated it. We have this, which was, I believe, the distress beacon. Thatch was asking if everyone's unharmed. I'm just scanning through this to make sure we read it, and I do remember reading all of this. Okay, we could build platforms down the cliff for everyone to get down safely, is what they're saying. I assume that's what these platforms are going to be. Now, this is probably where we need to go, because I don't think we went down these platforms, or when we tried, we might have fallen off. It's probably wall writings. Even if it is, I hope it is, because it'll just give us more notifications about stuff. You gotta be kidding me. It literally just threw me to the side. What was that? What was that nonsense? Alright. We're gonna work our way back up here. I just jumped and it was like, you're going sideways now. You didn't even ask for it, but it's happening. And I was like, alright, cool. This is the best way I can think about getting back. Alexandre, thank you for joining us for the stream. Have a good rest of your evening. And thank you for hanging out with us. At least we're starting to remember some of the navigation here. At least some of the navigation. I can't say I'm going to be doing this forever. But what a rough start, honestly. Okay, now we're up here. Can we get back to the surface from this? I believe we can, right? Shoddy craftsmanship. I blame them, yeah. Do I have plans to apply for a new job, or am I going with streaming? So, yes and no. I'm financially in a position where I can continue streaming and having a blast doing that and not have to worry. Oh, we were a ways away. We gotta go back that way. But I'm in school right now, so for the next, like, 6 months, I'm planning on doing just school exclusively. And then after that, that's when it turns into, am I gonna be... Like I need to go back to some form of employment, or hopefully YouTube is carrying along at a good pace by that time. And if it is, then maybe I'll be able to continue that as a full-time position, which I think would be really fun. Eventually, I'm going to always go back to my career. I love doing IT work. It's going to happen. So there will be stints where I'm probably going to disappear from YouTube, but I will try to get content created ahead of time. But, you know, you guys wouldn't see very frequent uploads, but you would still get them. Okay, we've made it back to the escape pod. That was actually pretty fast in the grand scheme of things, and I definitely should have refilled my fuel, but it's too late for that. It's not, but I'm just going to make the bad decision here and say it's too late for that. Okay. Gravity's changing. Oh. The platforms fall. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. Well, I didn't get to read the other portion then. I'm finishing out my bachelor's degree in computer science with a focus on cybersecurity and information technology. Or information assurance and cybersecurity, sorry. Be sure not to wander far from here, though. This area is somewhat unstable and it's safer than any we've found so far. The temporary settlement is finished, but doesn't... Oh, I'm sorry. But remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by nearby meteor impacts. Well, what is this? How do we get up there? Okay. Have we been in here yet? We haven't been to any of this, have we? I don't recognize any of this. This is really cool. Alright, well look, this is probably gonna fall, isn't it? It didn't fall. Perfect. Okay. Given concerns about our settlement's stability, where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? We need to stay close to the escape pod so Felix can monitor incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. I believe that we should migrate to the northern glacier. What if we use gravity crystals to craft a stable path? Building beneath the crust again would shelter us from the volcanic moon's eruptions. I don't believe anyone is coming to save us, Thatch. Now we must save ourselves. Plume says, I agree. We're here because of the eye's signal. It called to us and we followed. If we're to find it, we need to not merely survive, but thrive. This is a wise point, Plume, and eloquently made. If moving to the northern glacier will keep us safer, then that is what we should do. Well, this probably takes us to the city, which is cool. So we're not going to go there just yet. We have other things to explore over here. 150 ECT points on your bachelor. I don't know what that means. I assume you're just talking about, like, the credits earned. Is ECTs just earned credits? So what the heck is this stuff? We've never been in here before. Ooh, cool. We can drop down there. I don't know how many points I have towards my bachelor's right now, but I'm pretty close to it. I might be able to finish it out within a year, is the goal. My college is a work at your own pace. So 1 month I hopped on and I knocked out 24 college credits because I was just able to do it. There's no professors and stuff like that. It's a great university. Or there's no classroom time. Well, there's no professors either. They're just like proctors that help you out with your courses. So, let's see. This knowledge was too dear to lose. Here is everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal looked like an eye, round, with a circle at the center, much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. The signal was older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. No Nomai clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in this universe be older than the universe itself? Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it might offer. We must find this eye of the universe. It's Western Governors University. It's called WGU. I believe their mascot is an owl. We can actually get down there. That won't even be too difficult. But yeah, WGU is a really great school. I've enjoyed all of my time with them. Okay. There's so much to explore in this one little area. I want to make sure we get all the wall readings. But I also don't want to get lost. Ooh, careful now. What have we got on this one? Bloom, my brother wasn't in Escape Pod 1 with us. Was he in Pod 2 or 3? Was he able to board an escape pod at all? We sacrificed too much arriving here. I cannot, and I will not, allow our clan's greatest loss to be in vain. Let's get some oxygen, please, from our little plant tree. We need to go back up. Oh, I'm not trying to translate. I would like to fly back up, please. There's so many little writing things, I don't know how I'm going to track which ones I've read. The pain of your absence is sharp and haunting. Wait, what? Oh, and I would give anything to not... Oh, I would give anything not to know it. Anything but never knowing you at all, which would be worse. I can only hope that you are safe, Keek, wherever you are. Is there any more writings down here? This is sad. I don't like this arc of the story. Ship log updated. We found the star radiating a signal to the dome. I can't remember what that is. Then it looks like the dark bramble planet is attacking it and pulling it away. And then I'm not sure exactly what I'm gathering from the images here. It looks like it's sending out probes, but I don't know what those probes are. Thatch says, I can't understand, why did the vessel crash in that place? Was the vessel unwell in some way? No, Anona and I checked before the warp, and the warp core and navigation systems were both well. Escape pods, thank you. Uh-oh, well, that's unfortunate. We warped to follow that curious signal from the eye of the universe. Where we arrived was wrong. It wasn't there when we tried to go. Suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. I'm afraid for our friends over in Escape Pod 3. Well, we have some quick exploring to do before the rest of this place crashes out on us. Let's get some oxygen back. We're almost out of fuel, too. Hey, we found one more. We can hear the other escape pod's distress signals, which gives me hope. Oli, are you still here? I am unsure how to survive in this place without you. Oh, by the way, the WGU school is, it's a completely online school. There's no in-person stuff. It's mostly centered around tech degrees, but they do have some business degrees and management stuff. But the majority of it is in line for cyber degrees and computer stuff. I did miss one. Did I miss one on the last wall that I was just looking at? Where was it? Do I have to drop even further down? No! Alright, fuel level critical. The fuel level critical startled me. We couldn't make it out there. Missed a branch on that one? Okay, we'll have to go back for it. We also don't have our ship. Oh, so we're about to be out of fuel and use our oxygen. No, there are no lectures, there are no classroom time, no professors, no instructors. If I want to talk to someone, it's all email-based. And I literally just do my classes. I log on, I look at the resources. When it's time to test, I set up my webcam. I take my tests, which a lot of my tests are certifications, like CompTIA, things of that nature, like Sec+, A+, CCNA, CASP. They're part of my degree plan. And yeah, they proctor my exams, and the school I pay for a 6-month semester. Whatever I get done in that 6 months then is granted towards me as credits. It better be free then. It's not free, but it is for a 6-month semester. I think it's like $3,500. We might run out of oxygen here. I'm trying not to, but we'll see if we can make it somewhere safe. Okay, drop me down here. Give me this one. And it should be spinning the correct way. I spun it the wrong way. But it's speeding up, so we'll be okay. Plus, we've got plenty of oxygen now. Yeah, 3,500. But again, college is really expensive to begin with. And that's usually semesters are, what, 3 or 4 months? There's like 4 semesters in a regular year. Like fall, spring, summer, winter semesters. Alright, beam me up, Scotty. Why did I come here? I don't have... My ship is 500 meters away. Okay, you know what? We can still try this. We're only 15 minutes into this run, so we'll be okay here. You know, this is something else, too. How close do we get to the sun on this planet? Never close enough. I was wondering about the snow and stuff in here, but then I realized we can get into that space already. I'm just wondering if that mechanic functions well anywhere else. Yeah, for the US that is quite cheap, actually. Some people pay things like out-of-state tuition as well. And an out-of-state tuition for like a full semester for just like 3 classes. Well, 4 classes would be 12 credit hours, which I think is full-time student. It can be upwards of like $12,000. I think on average, I want to say it's closer to like $8K for a regular university. But that was back long ago when I first graduated high school. I knew people that were paying $10,000 to take, like, literally shit like Chemistry 101 classes. I'm not even joking. Like, I do not like college at all. I'm only doing it because the degree benefits me because I don't have to... Wait, where's my ship? There it is. I was going the wrong way for a second. Only because it benefits me in that aspect. But that's my hot take. I'm not a college fan for my degree. Because 90% of my job is to Google stuff and learn. 3,500 for email-only self-study. So, technically it is a scam, kind of, but you also have to keep in mind... Well, I wouldn't even call it a scam, honestly. They offer many resources that you would have to pay for anyways. So, like, I get all of the CompTIA, like, Master Cert stuff. I get to a lot of resources I wouldn't normally have access to. And they're great. Like, the school has study groups, and they have tutors, and all sorts of things like that. We're gonna head back to Timber Hearth, by the way. Try to explore a little more of our own planet. We didn't make it off this planet yet. Okay, you know what? Fine. Now we'll turn autopilot on. You have lectures and exercise classes. Yeah. I don't like the American education system. I don't... That's why I said, like, I'm not a fan of college. I'm only doing it because it benefits me in a working sense of my job. The degree itself, I don't care for. If someone's like, are you proud of your college degree? I'd say no, not at all. I don't care about it. And that's not to disregard the degrees that people have, but I don't like them. I just don't... I don't agree with how our current setup is. Can we go into these? It looks like we can. I say we pick one and we land and we go in it. Oh, it sent us flying. Okay. Sure. Let's try to get in one of these. Hold on. Let's land somewhere like right here. Oop. Our whole ship is just tanked right now. But yeah, I even grew up in the Southeast, so our education system's even worse than that. Like, it was the worst in the parts of the U.S. to begin with. But I'm a hands-on learner. That's what I've always been. I've always enjoyed doing that. That's how my father raised me as well. We were very much like you need to learn something to survive. You should be able to do it with your hands. And I was like, cool. And then I read books and played video games, so... Yeah. I did also play the guitar at one point. Alright, can we get in here now? Before it erupts again? Oh. Wait. Hold on. Okay, maybe that was just blasting us back up, right? Or could we actually make it to the bottom of this? I'm gonna try to make it to the bottom of this. No! Just fall, just fall. Okay, get me in here. Oh, we did it. What is this? Oh shit, this is cool. Let's turn our flashlight on. What the heck? Where are we at? There's tunnels everywhere in here. Oh wait, no, there's only 2 tunnels. Just kidding. Okay, well I guess we're gonna go through this one, whatever this is. This is cool. I love exploring the inside of our planet. I'm gonna turn our flashlight off. It makes things a bit easier to see. Hey! Is this where I think it is? This is the original one, isn't it? I hope it is. Okay, hold on. Colia said, after closer observation, mining site 2 Alpha wouldn't be safe for native life dwelling in some of the caves pools, so unfortunately we'll have to mine one of the other sites. There are a few other cave sites that look promising. What about site 2B? It shares similar formations and strata. Oh no says, this sounds promising. Will you and your mentor investigate? If mining site 2B proves safe for this native species, we'll move our work there. Site 2B is safe. Colas says we'll continue to monitor our activity and its effect on life here. On the opposite hand, new life. This species is semi-aquatic and very hardy. The ecosystem here is quite robust, so I believe that they'll thrive in the long run. Be cautious near the pools if you visit 2 Alpha to meet them. Or 2A, sorry. I was watching them once during a rest, and the hours escaped from me. They're fascinating. I wonder what their 4th eye does. They remind me of a subterranean species that my mentor, Malore, once told me about, from when our clan used to travel across this universe. I imagine she would have enjoyed these life forms greatly. This is a really cool little space. I guess we could continue over here if we wanted to. Ooh, can we go down? Yes, we can still go down. This room brings us in here. This is where we came from, right? Yeah, so we can always just go here. And we could go up, but I don't want to. I want to continue going through the rest of this and see what's going on with the rest of the planet from the insides. Oh, we did find something more. Okay. Sucks that this is all underwater right now. Well, I said we found something more, but it doesn't seem like there's anything to read up here. Now, we could shoot ourselves out, or we could continue down the path. I don't see anything of value here, so we're going to go down the path. Take me away. Only going to get worse with losing the Department of Education. Yeah, I agree to that at some point. No, no, no! I didn't want to go forward. I wanted to go back down. Alright, here it is. We're going back in. Get me in there. Okay. Now, it might just be one big loop. It might just be one big loop, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, turns out it was one big loop. That's perfectly fine. We'll just go through one more time and head back out the other way. The Danish education system is focused on very long educations. Yeah, I don't really know much about other countries' education systems. Even though I visited them quite often, I don't really know how they operate. I did want to go up here and see what this was. This is just a giant, like... Okay, never mind. That doesn't look like we're making it out this way unless we can... Oh, I know exactly where we're at. We're underneath. This is just underneath from where we landed our ship on the previous run. Yeah, I know exactly where we are. Okay, that's pretty cool. I didn't even think about going down here from there earlier. Okay. So now we need to launch ourselves out of here. We're probably not going to make it much further. This is just really cool, though. I love the way this looks right now. Genuinely. I think it looks great. Alright. Launch me out of this one. What is this up here? Is this something else? No, you just look like you're a geyser that's not active. Oh, it's just like a waterfall down here. Okay, fine. It looks like we'll have to go out this way or back out the way we came. This one should launch us out in just a second, though. Even though our music's playing. Of course it's Denmark. Getting to Denmark is a thing for a reason, I guess. Yeah, people do like it there. I have heard good things about it. We're just gonna chill here. And we're going to end the day peacefully. Well, I say that, and we immediately get launched out. Beautiful. Hey, look at that. We're back home, basically. Ugh. Don't take too much damage. Perfect. Ooh, ghost matter nearby. We don't want to deal with that. Cool, we made it out the geyser pools. Alrighty. I think we're just going to chill here for a moment. I don't know where the sun is. Ah, there's the sun. It's on the other side over there. And we're just going to enjoy Timber Hearth and accept its beauty and just take a moment to just relax as the sun slowly gets larger and larger. I didn't want to start a conversation, Henrik, because someone told me that once the music starts playing, nothing in the game pauses anymore. So having a conversation with someone would just, you know, it would obliterate us in the middle of the conversation, and I don't want to do that. We're gonna fly away. Everybody escape. We're beating it. We didn't beat it. Oh well, we tried to, but no success. I think we are going to go ahead and call it here for the stream. I think that was a good solid day to end on. Some more fun exploration. There's a lot I got to learn about this game, but I am slowly progressing and I'm enjoying the hell out of it. So, thank you guys very much for tuning in for the Saturday stream. I wish Blueprints had been a little more intense for our final day, but like I said, that was a bit unfortunate. But yeah, this is going to be it for our Outer Wilds today. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya!